Welcome again, friends, to one more mysterious topic in our list. Before moving further, please like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Today in our topic, we will be talking about murder of famous actress and model, Sharon Tate, which shook the whole entertainment world. Sharon Marie Tate Polanski was born on January 24, 1943. Sharon was a well-known model, who featured in most of the fashion magazine as model and cover girl. During the 1960s, she played small television roles, before appearing in movies. Because of her excellent acting performance, she was hailed as Hollywood's most promising newcomers. In August 1969, Sharon Tate should have been making headlines for her upcoming films, or birth of her first child. Instead, everyone was shocked with the news that members of Charles Manson murdered the promising actress in her Los Angeles home. The story of her murder was retold and remade several times, in many movies and television shows. But it is very important to know the true story of her death. Let us go back and know what really happened, because of which Sharon was murdered. In the year 1968, Sharon was married to well-known actor and director, Roman Polanski. After a wonderful marriage, the newly married couple was ready to welcome new member in their family, their first baby. Sharon was very happy in her married life, but one night changed everything. That night brought an end to Sharon's dreams and life. Sharon was with her close friends in her Los Angeles mansion, now which is known as Manson murders. She was brutally murdered. How Sharon Tate died. Sharon Tate was murdered with her unborn child, 3 of her friends, and 1 stranger. Total 5 people were killed brutally, which included an unborn child of Sharon Tate. Sharon was only 26 years old when she died. Sharon was 8.5 months pregnant. The 3 friends who lost their lives with Sharon were hairstylist Jay Sebring, screenwriter Wojciech Frykowski, and his girlfriend Abigail Floger. These all were brutally killed at 10050 Cielo Drive, in Benedict Canyon, in Los Angeles. The brutal murders were carried out by Charles Manson family members. Charles Manson was a musician, who always thought of being successful and famous musician. He was reportedly rejected by producer Terry Melcher. Terry Melcher once rented the house where Sharon was murdered. Terry rented the house with musician Mark Lindsay and Terry's girlfriend, actress Candice Bergen. Reports says that Charles Manson was so depressed by continuous rejection from Melcher that he decided to take revenge on Hollywood. Soon the Manson family started planning to do something very evil that would shock the whole entertainment world. One night, Manson's family, in order to execute their evil plan, instructed Tex Watson to take Susan Atkins, Linda Kasabian, and Patricia Krenwinkel to that house where Melcher used to live. They were instructed to totally destroy and kill everyone, whoever they see in the house. They were told to kill everyone brutally as they can. On night of August 9th, the first person to enter the house was Tex Watson. As he entered the house, he saw Frykowski in deep sleep. He started kicking Frykowski in head. Suddenly Frykowski woke up with terror. He saw a stranger in front of him. He asked Watson, who is he, and why he is doing this to him. Watson replied that he is the devil, and he is there to do the devil's business. On the orders of Watson, and another member from the killers, Susan Atkins, started searching other people present in the house. Watson found Sharon and Sebring. He held them forcefully, and tied them together, by neck, using a rope, and hanged both of them, to the ceiling beam. When Sebring saw Sharon was treated brutally by Watson, he started protesting in order to save pregnant Sharon. Watson shot SEBRING with a gun. Even Frykowski and Floger both tried hard to get rid of this massacre, and protested against the killers to save their lives, but they both were stabbed 51 and 28 times till they were dead. Meanwhile, Sharon was in too much pain, struggling, and pleading for her and her child's life. She told Watson to keep her alive until she delivers her baby. She offered herself as a hostage to the killers. Sharon's body was found stabbed 16 times. According to Linda Kasabian, the other accused who also took part in the killing, said that Sharon Tate cried out for her mother during the attack. During the massacre, Sharon Tate was in white dress. She had blood all over her body. She was screaming with pain and calling out for her mother to save her. Katie was stabbing Sharon brutally without mercy. After killing everyone in the house, members of Manson family decided leaving behind a sign as to show the brutality of murders. Atkins wrote, "Pig," on the door of the house with blood of Sharon Tate. Whole night the brutal massacre took place, killing Sharon Tate, 3 of her friends, and an unborn child. Next morning, when Tate's housekeeper, WINIFRED CHAPMAN, returned home, he was shocked to see dead bodies of 3 people, along with Sharon Tate, were lying in their own blood. And in the driveway, police saw Stephen Parent, who had been visiting the property's caretaker, William Garriston, that night, was shot dead in his car. Stephen Parent was a victim, just because he was present at the wrong place, at wrong time. The bodies of Frykowski and Floger were found in front lawn of the house. Bodies of Sharon Tate and SEBRING were found in living room, hanging by neck to the ceiling, with rope 4 feet apart from each other. After months of investigation, on April 19, 1971, Charles Manson and his family members were identified as prime suspects in killings of Sharon Tate and 4 other people. All the 4 people who were found guilty in killings and were sentenced to death. On the other hands, Sharon Tate and other 4 members who were killed brutally that night had nothing to do with Charles Manson. They just decided to kill them all because they wanted to do a crime which would shock the Hollywood. It was all done with intention of taking revenge. They wanted to kill famous personalities so that it would create a shock and terror among the people. The killers who took part in gruesome murders were Tex Watson, Charles Manson, Susan Atkins, Patricia Krenwinkel, and Linda Kasabian. 50 years after Sharon Tate's death, there are plenty of myths and theories about why Manson family carried out the murders. After killing Sharon Tate with 4 other people, the Manson family carried out more 2 murders in 3301 Waverly Drive. They killed supermarket executive Leno Lavanaka and his wife Rosemary. The couple were killed in early morning of August 10, 1969. Charles Manson claims that he was not present in killings of Sharon Tate and other people. But it is clear that it is impossible to carry out these murders without Charles being present at that time. A feeling of revenge led to brutal killings of 5 innocent people and an unborn child. So this was the sad and shocking story of Sharon Tate murder. We would meet soon with more mysterious topics and facts which would make you think again and again. Thanks for watching the whole video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you will be always notified when we come up with new videos.